So I'm just gonna jump right in. You're either watching this video because A, you are interested in applying at Ulta, or B, you have already applied and you are going to an interview. I was waiting to make this video until after I got the phone call of whether I got the job, which I did, so I'm very happy. I am a seasonal beauty advisor at Ulta. Starting first with the application process, it is super quick. It took me all of about maybe 20 minutes to complete. For me personally, after I applied online, it took me about 3 days to get a phone call from the associate manager, and she offered me interview times and I couldn't make any of those times because I had class. So we rescheduled for the next Tuesday. Most Ulta interviews, as I've heard, are group interviews. I went to a group interview. It was not scary at all. It was myself and 2 other girls that were there. She asked me to wear black, so I wore a black turtleneck, black pencil skirt, black heels. The other girls were dressed much more casually, black leggings, black flats with like black sweaters or just a black t-shirt. We went back into the salon area and there was music playing. As I said, she asked you to wear black. She also asks you to wear the makeup like you would if you were going to work there. I did something like this. These are the same eyeshadow, but I wore fake eyelashes and I had a little bit of eyeliner on. This is not the lipstick color I wore. I wore a brighter red. I used the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. I have the NARS lip crayon, and I did like very light like foundation and powder and highlight and contour, all that stuff. We went into the interview. The associate manager spoke for a little bit. I think she read a script. I'm assuming she was reading from a piece of paper that had basic stuff, you know, we're looking for friendly employees who like their job, you know, this is what we expect. Had a very conversational interview, you know, she asked us if we had ever been in the store before. I said yes, and then she asked me what my favorite part of the store was. So just be prepared to be honest if you've never been in the store before. And then we started going around the circle. She asked a couple of questions. There honestly weren't that many, and it was really easy to answer the questions. They're basic interview questions. She said, tell me about a time you've gone above and beyond for a customer to help them out. She said, tell me about a time that a customer was angry or upset and what did you do to help rectify the situation. They were all like, tell me about, or like describe to me. Tell me about a situation where the rules at your job may have been unclear and how did you clear them up or figure out what you were supposed to do. Have you ever had to multitask or juggle many different things that you were doing, and how did you manage to get through it? And I'm fairly certain that was it. The only tip I can give you is that when you're answering, make your answer applicable to the job that you would be doing at Ulta. When I was talking about anytime the rules had been unclear, I told her about my experience in the classroom and how sometimes assignments directions are unclear, and that I always wanted to be the first to clarify what I was doing so that I was doing it the right way. That answer kind of shows her like if I'm learning how to work the register, I want to do it the right way the first time. Anyways, so after the interviews were concluded, we had about 15 minutes left. She took each of us in one by one. She asked us to confirm our availability that we had put down on the application. She asked us what our wage range was. Oh my god, I thought it wasn't recording. Oh my god, I was so scared. She said that she would call when she had the answer. My interview was Tuesday. I got a call Wednesday afternoon and was extended an invitation to work there. Hopefully I get hired on after the seasonal position is over. I'm very excited to work at Ulta. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is in the description. You can comment. That was my Ulta interview experience / tips / I got hired. Yeah, okay, hold on, I need to take a sip. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. Remember people used to do that? Throwback.